All right, everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm not sure how well this one's going to go. This is called Buffaloads. This is a new game, and it's from a provider we don't normally play. It's not a pragmatic game, it's not a hacksaw game, so I don't know how this is going to go. It's a somewhat expensive game to be able to play, so you'll know some of the bet sizes are a little ridiculous. We're going to try to keep them down to where we normally play, which we can. It's probably not going to be any huge, outstanding, ridiculous number of wins, but that's fine. And see if we can spin our way into a bonus, of course, using our free gold coins, and then we'll go ahead and start buying into some bonuses. I picked this one up specifically for Rich and Brenda. If you've been watching and reading any of the comments at any point during, I don't know, the last year plus, you'll see that they are a constant presence in the comments, which I very much appreciate. The engagement and the encouragement to keep going over the last bit of time here. So I know they like their Buffalo games, and I saw this was a new Buffalo game, although it looks less like a Buffalo over here on the right and more like a I'm not even sure what to call them, like a 1970s mob boss. Maybe, I don't know. But we didn't get into a bonus. Again, there's all kinds of different bonuses here that we could try. I'm going to go ahead and try this one here. This Enhancer 2 says every spin awards at least one intersecting cluster, and if free spins or one symbol cluster bonus will continue. Or we can go right down here and just go right into the bonus games. Let's just do that. Let's just go right to the 12 bonus games. Sounds like that is a chance to get into a bonus. And at 5,000 coins to spend, that's a heck of a chance. Although it did work out on other games. So, I mean, who knows? So I don't know how the game works. I noticed something about a 2x2 cluster. So obviously, if anything's in a box, you know, with 4 all next to each other, would be a 2x2 cluster. There you go, like that one. So that gave us a ×3 multiplier. Does that work on every screen? Okay, so that multiplies all wins regardless of whether or not you got a cluster. So it looks like we need the clusters in order to get the multipliers. That's good. That gives us another +3, so we're at ×6. So, okay, so that it sort of makes sense how this works. You get the clusters in order to up the multiplier, and the multiplier up your wins. Pretty straightforward. There's a ×4, a ×3, another ×4, a ×2. Good multiplier on this last one here. There's another ×2. That's a nice win there in the end for 3,400 on that last spin there. Not quite enough to get us back to where we started, but 36.95 is better than I thought that was going to end up. And now I sort of understand how that works. Let's go ahead and do another one of those. Just sort of go ahead one more time and just make sure that we really understand how that works. And by we, I mean me, because I'm learning it along with you at the same time. Probably won't see something like this one again. This is a pretty straightforward game. Again, it's not a normal pragmatic or a hacksaw or any of the normal games that we would play, but it looked a little interesting. It's certainly an interesting concept for the way it works. It is very much as what's the word I'm looking for here? Volatile as a sorry. Okay, so this is gonna be 12 free spins with at least one cluster every spin. That's good. It's just every bit as volatile as a hacksaw game can be as well. So this will at least give us the multiplier in every turn, it sounds like. And what I'm trying to figure out right now is whether or not the multiplier depends on the symbol. Like, is it always the same for that symbol, for that multiplier, or is it different? No, clearly it's different because that was a +5 last time. Okay, we got a good multiplier now. We just need to get some good connections going here. I don't know what the good symbols are, but I'm assuming they're not basic gems. I would think that you'd want the more the better drawn symbols. Well, that's nice. If you get a bigger than 4, it gives you 2 multipliers, and they actually multiply each other instead of adding together. So we're getting nice clusters, which is good. We're just not getting much in the way of connections. Tumbles definitely help. You can see where that might come in handy there. We're going to do another one of these afterwards and just get another look at it here. We're just sort of trying out a new game. So let's go ahead and do another 15,000 coin bonus here with a guaranteed cluster in every spin. See if we can get some connections this time along with our multipliers building. I mean, that's really the key. I guess the key is probably hitting the symbol that the cluster is. Purple, maybe? There we go. Wouldn't mind a retrigger. I don't know what the retrigger would get, but you can see the bonus symbols out there, so clearly it's possible. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely interesting. There we go. We get a decent little tumble going. Can we get it any more? That's pretty good. 13x on 170 for 2,200. It's not going to get us back to 15, but it certainly doesn't hurt. I just realized I didn't check like volume levels or anything like that, so I hope this isn't so loud that you can't hear me. That would be very disappointing. Last 2 spins here. Can we get any connections at all? Final spin. One more blue. There we go. Maybe some red rubies. I mean, like then 32x definitely helps. No way to check the volume, so fingers crossed that this isn't too terribly loud. Get that to a 20? No. Go ahead and do one more. And see what we can get on this one here. It's not going to be a super long video, but I did have good luck on another game a moment ago, so maybe I'll put that as a little bonus clip at the end of this one. We'll sort of get a 2-for-1 video here. I also didn't check the volume on that one, so fingers crossed you can hear me throughout this whole thing. A great multiplier. No connections, but great multipliers. There we go. Finally, we get a connection. We get one little tumble. We get the blues or some rubies. No, not either one of those. Not the greatest of wins, but we still have 3 spins left to go here, so we'll see what we can do with these last 3 spins and a good multiplier. Again, I don't know what top symbol is, but it would be nice if you would connect. Final spin. That's definitely a connection. Not exactly what I was hoping for to finish up here, but you know, it is what it is. That was it. That was Buffaloads. So I hope you enjoyed. And can we get this one over here low enough to be able to play? Yeah, let's try this last bonus 3 here and see exactly what this does. I don't know what an intersecting 2x2 is. Does that mean there's 2 of them at every spin? Like this one here, we get the 2 next to each other. So we get ridiculous multipliers. That's exactly what that means. Okay, I mean, this could turn out really well. It's almost a guaranteed hit on every spin because of the need to have at least 6 out there of whatever symbol comes in, so fingers crossed we get some big multipliers here. Again, this is sort of an expensive game, so odds are we won't be back to this one at any point in the future. How do we not hit the vases? Vases. Safes. How do we not hit the safes on that one? 31x multiplier. Again, we get the safes. We didn't get 8 of them. There we go. We do hit the rubies, though. That's a ×6 multiplier. This 43x looks good. I mean, obviously, we need a ridiculously high win to get back to what we spent on it. Given that the bet size is real small on the like per spin bet, because it's only a 10. Still, it's an impressive looking multiplier. Once again, hitting safes, but not getting 8 of them. We do get rings, though. Apparently not a huge symbol, but every little bit counts. Last 2 spins. Once again, hitting safes. Once again, not making the connection. Final spin. We hit that dollar bill, y'all. And that's a ×9, giving us a 72x. Not the greatest of wins. Actually, that one wasn't too bad compared to the rest of them. But again, enjoy the clip coming up. That was Buffaloads. This is a new game. I just wanted to try it out. Like I said, I wanted to check out a new Buffalo game for Rich and Brenda here to be able to enjoy without having to risk their own hard-earned quarters. I also tried out another game called Florida Man, and that is the clip coming up after this. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video. So I couldn't help myself. I saw a game called Florida Man, and I had to play it, but it was 5,000 coins a spin. So I couldn't do a whole video on it, but I did have a good win, so wanted to go ahead and show you guys what that looks like here. So this is Florida Man. I have absolutely no idea how it works. All I know is Florida Man's wild, which is sort of like, you know, say the sky is blue. So for whatever reason, Florida Man is in jail, in Wild Justice jail. Don't know how many of these spins work. I have no clue. That 10,000, 8,000 there for the 10s, which is nice. So additional free spins and increased Florida Man attacks, whatever that means. 2 more Florida Men show up on the screen. They become wild. No win with them, but I do get another Florida Man up top. Unfortunately, the other 2 going to jail. And here on the final spin, I get jacks all the way, including the wild. All of the Florida Men come out, become wild, and all of a sudden that 5,000 coin spin turns into 192,000 on that one spin, 201,600 overall. I don't know how the game works, but if you understand it and you like it, let me know.